Okay, so please, okay, yeah. So he said, and God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it, and have dominion. So the cheat code here is number one, you have to become. So if you become fruitful, then you can now multiply. Multiply means you're doing. Okay, so you multiply, you replenish, then you subdue. So those three things are the doing. So when you become, then you have the capacity to do 3 times more, then you can now have dominion. So he said your outcome, he says what you have now, you see our current level now, your current level, what you have in your life, the results you've achieved in whatever sphere you're looking at is as a result of what you have done. And what you have done is as a result of what you have become. Now, the plans and purposes that God has for you this year, there's no way you will achieve it if you go the way you were last year. Because the things He's telling you to do, you've not done them before. So you need to learn new skills, new strategies, move into new circles to be able to do it. So going from there, then the becoming, because some of you may have had dreams, visions, there are places you want to go, you're struggling, you're asking God. The problem is that you have not become it. That's the first level. And for Jesus, it was the same cheat code that He used. The Bible said in Luke chapter 2 verse 52 that He increased in wisdom and stature. So wisdom, mind, stature, becoming Himself, His looks, how He spoke, His capacity, His ability, that is stature, then favor. Despite the fact that He was God, He still had to follow this transformation process. So as long as, it's not a magic wand really. Okay, so I made up my mind that look, for me, wisdom is not an issue, favor is not an issue. It could be stature. Now when I say stature is, there are certain places you need to enter, but you don't speak their language. This is the gap. So for some of us, the gap between the level you are and the 10x level you're looking at can be any of these three. Wisdom, your stature, or people that you have refused to network with, or people that you have also refused to reach out to. So there are 4 levels. There are 4. I beg you, locate where you are this year. As before December, make sure you're on the next step. Don't remain at the bottom. The bottom is overcrowded. It's that you get to the top or you get to the middle level in your organization. Just be moving. Don't stay where you are. So there are 4 levels. The first level is survival. That's the bottom, the pyramid. The only thing that comes into your life is the only thing that you need. Food for your family. The only prayer point you pray is prayer for your needs. That's your survival level. Okay? So if you're at that level, we should be living with the possibility that we can 10x our level and get to the next one, which is stability. You have security now. I have financial security. I can pay my bills. So that is stability. You have security. The next level is success. At this level, you have achieved your potential. The things that God has called you to. You are now putting it into use to also impact other people. Okay, so you're pursuing personal growth and you're also achieving. So at that level, they know you. Do you understand? They know you as an architect. They know you as a lawyer. What do people know you for? Who are you? So that's what this success level is. Then the 4th level, that's the top of the pyramid, is called significance. And this is transcendence. That is where I'm targeting. And it says, it is where you now make lasting impacts. Your prayer point now is not my family and myself, because at this significance level, you're looking at this year, I'm impacting 1,000 people. That is significance. It is no more you. If your prayer, so how we now know your level is, what's my prayer point? Is it me, or they? You now get to the point where you're praying for nations, you're praying for government. That becomes my burden, my concern. That is why I was talking about stature. We must grow. Okay? So I'm going to close with one more concept, which is a toolbox I'm using. I want to teach you. It's called the Thrive Toolbox. I use it for personal transformation. So When I understood this concept, that look, when the Bible says that all the things that you need for life and godliness, God has given to you. So the things you need to live, for godliness, as serve Him, be spiritual, be a priest, He has given it to you. Then for life too, you have evidence of life and evidence of spiritual power. He said He has given you all of them. Is here. Everything you need is here. So what I did was I started looking inwards. What are those tools that God, anytime you hear me, it's the same thing I'm saying, because that is the secret. Now the first one is your passport. Who are you? The second one is your compass here. And the third one is your map and your blueprints. I'm going to round up and say this morning, one of the goals you should have this year is to grow.